KC AM.
I feel like I'm better already talking
Yeah,
with
listen to
Benjamin
him.
here.
This is a perfect time to kind of learn to meditate or maybe just refresh the mind also, don't you think? This is Benjamin
Absolutely.
Irons with Zen with Ben,
Morning.
teaching us how to meditate, kind of helping us recenter for the new year.
Yeah, this is a beautiful time of year for that. A lot of people are recommitted to their mental health and their overall sense of well-being in the new year. So I have a practice out of Old Town Scottsdale called Zen with Ben, and I actually use the singing bowls as a holistic preventative wellness tool for dealing with stress-related conditions such as anxiety, depression, insomnia. So if you find that meditation is a hard thing for you to naturally gravitate towards, because it is a learning curve, it takes practice, and that's what we call the practice itself as meditation, with the goal of integrating mindfulness.
And you bring up a really good point, doesn't he? I mean, it's something that we're seeing in society a lot in terms of people suffering with anxiety and depression. We talk about it with our young kids, with grown-ups as well, on the job or at home, moms,
Absolutely.
dads with kids. So
Negative
this is good
feelings, you
stuff.
were saying, negative things will tend to happen to you throughout the day, whether it's somebody who cuts you off in traffic or a coworker who says something. And you were saying it's the strategy is to take that in, but then let it pass through.
Yes,
correct?
exactly. So we tend to lose ourselves as humans into false time streams. The past being what should have happened, the future what might happen, and this is where frustration or fear and anxiety kind of lie. So with a mindful practice, you're taking a deep breath, you're bringing yourself to the present moment where those things aren't occurring. You're here with this experience.
Right.
And it gives you a brief moment to make an opportunity to respond to a stimuli as opposed to react to it.
Okay, so you brought some of these tools in. How do
Are you
we
going to
use
put this
these?
bowl on Celeste's head? I mean, that's what
I
I'm
absolutely
really
will.
waiting for.
Don't give him this thing, though. Don't let him swing at my head.
How hard can I hit this once you put it on her head?
It's pretty gentle. The whole
never
practice
did that
is
either.
quite gentle because you can see with one invitation of sound how much vibration you get from the bowl.
Oh,
and this
that's
is
neat.
important if we're about 70% water. So with the bowl on or near the body, you're getting this deep cellular massage.
I can feel
cellular
that
massage.
that sound. I can feel it.
Here, put it on mine. I don't want to make you, unless you really want to do it.
It doesn't matter.
It's okay.
If
Go ahead.
you want to give it a yeah. Okay.
No, go ahead.
Okay, put it on my head.
Okay, so it's a little bit heavy coming down.
So what is that? What exactly does this do?
So this is mainly just a demonstration, but in my practice, I would put the bowls on like the main torso or on like the legs and things. So taking a nice deep breath in and exhale. And the vibrations affect alpha and theta state brainwaves, which means it activates our relaxation response. And as we're relaxing, it allows the body to take steps that it needs to bring its own wellness back into balance.
And you look great, too, Celeste.
And you look a little bit like Emperor Cusco from Emperor's New Groove. I mean, how's that feel?
Yeah, it feels good.
Yeah.
Does it? Do you feel
Yeah,
relaxed? I want to try.
well, I think it goes along with like when you have a baby, an infant, you put them in like one of those vibrating little baby chairs.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's kind of like that, like the vibration. There's something to it that just soothes the soul and calms you.
Take me to your leader.
Deep breath in.
Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me
And just staying with the breath through that experience.
That does feel neat.
And you'll notice from out here, it's not loud at all, but inside the bowl, it's a different universe.
It is. Did
you say something?
Are you taking a deep breath?
Yeah, I am.
Exhale.
Yeah, boy,
Is
you
there
can feel that.
There is
That's
something
nice.
about.
All right, let's go over to the couch real
And the
quick.
breathing exercise. The
you for
breathing
that, though. Oh, you're welcome.
exercises, even. I mean, those are things you can do with your kids.
Come on over
Oh,
here.
yeah.
So
You know.
let's say, and this is the question where it came up, because I didn't even know these bowls and all this strategy existed. Come on over here, have a seat. Actually, we usually have you sit over by. You can sit over.
I can
here.
absolutely do it.
Okay,
Wherever
go
you'd
by
like.
Celeste. So what I was saying is there a way to do like a quick 2-minute meditation that we can do at our desks or in a break room or something like that can just bring you back to mindfulness a little bit? You want to come around here, Celeste?
Absolutely.
You got it?
Oh, here. I'll just pass it on here.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Absolutely. So a really simple exercise you can do is just planting your feet firmly on the floor at your desk, and you want to try to scoot to the front of the chair.
Okay.
So by leaning back, you're kind of putting tension to the lower back. So if you go all the way into the chair, it's better to bring forward, get a nice upright and noble posture, and just feel connected and grounded if you can. And we can use what's called a box breath. So you're going to breathe in for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4. And you can do this for 2 minutes, just setting a timer. It's good to like schedule it in. So right when you get back from lunch, right before you leave for a meeting, you can find these little pockets throughout your day. Short periods many times is the trick.
What do you do in your head while you're doing this? What are you trying to do?
Absolutely. So meditation isn't actually something you set out to do. It's something you set out to undo. So we're going to try to just relax and let go, see what comes up, acknowledge if it's something that we want to work with in that moment, or just let it go like we talked about. So what we'll do is just feel connected to the breath and just notice any sensations that arise in the body.
Right.
let's
Like
try
if
it.
you're connecting to, like, okay, you try it. I was
breathe
trying a
in for
second.
4.
Yep,
Yeah,
so
breathe in for
taking
4.
We're going to talk while I do it?
Well,
All right, come
I
on.
already did it.
So taking
you
in a
did?
nice noble posture, upright and noble posture, head balanced on top, just counting in for 4. Holding for 4. Exhale for 4. And hold for 4. And you might notice over time as you work with this that different parts of the breath have different energies. So if you're feeling lethargic, focusing more on the inhale brings you energy. If you're feeling scattered, focusing more on the exhale helps you feel relaxed and balanced. And so if 4 counts out isn't helping you relax, try 5 counts out. Try 6 counts out. And playing with that.
This is good stuff. That's great, Ben.
Isn't that nice? Now you did that though. I didn't do that. You did that. That's the
Right.
genius of this.
Well, focusing on the breath, I feel like makes you forget about everything else, right? When you're counting.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So the mind tends to wander in gaps between the breath. And so we place an anchor there to help kind of like stave off that attack, if you will. And so by the anchor, we use the count of the breath. And so we're keeping our mind focused as opposed to allowing in like, well, what do I want to watch later? What's for lunch today? Did I call that person back? And just keeping us for at least those 2 minutes that you set aside. I'm going to be here and I'm going to work with
Is that
this.
enough, 2 minutes?
Absolutely. 2 minutes every day is better than 60 minutes once a week. Short periods many times. And so my favorite thing to do is actually a coffee meditation. And so I'll sit and I'll notice before I even pick up my coffee, how do I feel? Am I anticipatory? Am I excited? Am I not looking forward to something? How does it feel in my muscles when I reach for the coffee? How does it feel? Does it change when I lift? Before I even sip, what do I smell? What do I anticipate? What happens? As I drink, before I even swallow, can I savor the sensation, the texture,
So
the
you're
temperature?
present through every part of that. Ben, we gotta go. That was great.
So it tastes, because then you're like, it tastes so good.
So good. Savor
So
it.
good.
Savor
Like,
it.
How do
you know
people
what I
get a
mean?
hold
Like
of
you're
you?
in the moment.
Zen with Ben or soundhealingscottsdale.com. You can find me. I'm all over Instagram.
And you're right in Old Town, Scottsdale?
Right in Old Town.
And you got
Art
the bowls
District.
there and the whole thing?
Bowls are there. Come
Wearable
see me.
bowls?
No,
Oh, yeah.
But you don't need bowls. You can meditate anywhere, any place, in your car. Doesn't matter where you are.
Absolutely.
Take a moment
Yeah.
and breathe.
The
It's
bowls
great
are
meeting
definitely
you.
helpful. Yeah, thank you.
Ben, nice
Thanks
to
for
meet
coming
you.
in.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,